Hello, I'm Lynn Midwinter from Physiotherapies. Today I want to talk to you about some exercises you can do at your desk when you get a gap between meetings, or maybe even when your Zoom camera's turned off and you just need to do something to stretch. So I'm just in a normal office chair. I've got my feet planted firmly on the ground and I'm sat up really tall, so I'm not slouched back, I'm right up tall here. And the first thing I want to just do is a little bit of a side bend movement. So I'm just going to reach down as if I'm picking up a bit of paper from the floor. So just a side bend movement. Try and keep your bottom stuck to the seat so you're not tippling up and lifting one cheek. And you can do me 5 each side, something like that, just to have a little stretch out. Don't force anything, it shouldn't be painful to do at all. You should feel a bit of a stretch up the side here, but it shouldn't be upsetting anything. The next thing I want to do is a rotation movement. Rotation's really important for health of your spine. So I'm literally going to reach around here as if I'm trying to touch the back of my chair. Now, because my chair's quite low, I can reach around and get my other arm out of the way. But if you've got a very high back chair, lift your arm above your head. So when you reach around, you can touch the back. And you're aiming to put your fingers onto the seat at the back. And that's thoracic rotation, which is really important. It's the bit of your spine that gets really stuck when you're sat working for days at a time, years at a time in some people's case. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a little bit of a roll down. So put your hands on your knees and then curling down. So you're going to take your chin to your chest. You're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae all the way through your trunk, and then only then run your hands down towards your feet by bending at the hips. When you come back up, you stack back up in through your hips first, and then imagine that you're stacking each vertebrae one on top of another and ending up with your chin tucked in. So it's chin down to your chest, curl, 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 through the middle back, through your low back, and then bending down towards the floor and coming back up, stacking back up. Shoulder blades down and back, chin tucked in. You can do a few of those. Sometimes it's nice to breathe out as you go. Breathe in when you get to the bottom, and then breathe out as you stack back up. Imagine like you're building blocks and you're stacking them one on top of another till you get to that position. We'll do one more of those. Fantastic. And one last thing, I want you to do a bit of reaching up. I don't want you to arch here. Watch for this bit here. Your ribs aren't going to flare up. I'm just going to float my arms up above my head. So I'm reaching up there and then coming back down. And I'm going to do a couple of those. Really be careful. Watch when I do it wrong here, like that. Don't want to see that. Everything here is staying fixed. Your core muscles are slightly engaged to do it, and from the side I'm not arching back. So I'm here, my core's strong, I'm just stretching up in my shoulders, I'm not arching in my back. I'm not saying that back arching is bad. If you want to stretch your back, absolutely you could do one where you stretch all the way back and take yourself back in, and that's another movement. But the one I'm doing at the moment is just there, and you could add on a little bit of a leg lift with it. So I'm just extending my leg, I'm making my quads work, I'm stretching out that leg. You can do all these under your desk. You don't have to be away from your desk like I am. And you're just doing a little bit of a stretch there. Okay, all right. So if you did some of those 3 or 4 times a day in between meetings, I think you'll find that your back will be a lot happier, a lot looser. If it isn't, get in touch with us. We can help loads, so don't live with pain. If you've got something that's bugging you, give us a call and we can book an appointment to assess you properly. But those are great exercises to keep you a bit more mobile at your desks. Thanks very much. Bye.